configuration of Simuro network. Here we have layer 2 switch, layer 3, router 1 and router 2. We will use also the class B and class C of IP address. So let us start with configuring layer 3 switch. First of all, we have to enable to the configuration mode. And then change the name as you wish. Let us call it layer 3 switch. This is the I make a mistake. It's layer 3 switch, and let us set the password. Let us set a Simuro and call it Cisco, and then check the interface status. And we are going to set my layer 3 switch to act as a router by issuing the IP routing, enabling it, and then let us check the interface between our router, our switch, let us first change the preference, show here, and then we will find it. Do you see this is gigabit 1/0/2. Gigabit 1/0/2, and let us set the IP address. We will find an error on this stage saying invalid input detected, because this switch is not supposed to, on this interface, not supposed to have an IP address. So to change the behavior of this interface, we have to issue the no switchboard, and then we will set our IP address easily. And the other things we have to do, let us say that set the default IP route, saying that if you wanted to go outside on any IP address, please forward it to this IP. We have to set this IP on the router. And remember always to copy, to save your configuration. As you go to the router, check first the interface is G0/0. If you enter the long command, you will wait a long time. So to cancel this behavior, you have to issue the command no IP domain lookup. You have to wait until the translation ends. It means that this configuration does not exist on this stage. So we will disable this behavior later. And set the host name, enable password, the secret, it has got it to Cisco 1, 2, 3, and then the IP address, this one, and the subnet mask, and you have to issue no shutdown. Then it will change the state to up. On this state you can ping. Let us verify the connectivity between switch 1, switch the layer 3 switch and the router 1. You ping the interface. Okay, you see that the communication is good. If you repeat the same, you will find that all the packet arrive to the layer 3 switch. Now we are going to issue this command, facilitate the communication. Say that if you want to go to the LAN, you specify the network with subnet mask, please pass all the packet to this. Invalid input detected. I make a mistake. I have to use the IP address of layer 3 switch. What's it mean? If you want to go to this network, please tell us router 1 to forward the traffic to the interface of layer 3 switch. And then, if you want to go to on the other side, the network, tell us also the router 1 where to forward the traffic on this way. IP root 172.16.20.0 and 255.255.255.0 and forward to 192.168.1.2. And let us configure the interface. Interface G/0/0. It is this interface. Then set the IP address. And subnet mask and issuing no shutdown. Let us check the status, because this router 2 is already configured. Let us check first. Show IP interface brief. The IP address not set. Let's set the IP address on. It is already set. This one. Let us check if I can forward from router 2 to layer 3 switch. Let us check it. Show IP load. You will use this command. It will let you only the root include on this. It is this one. And okay, it's already there. It knows the route. If it get any packet to this network address, it will forward it to the interface of router 1. It is the same as this one. If it get any packet of this IP address, it will forward it also to router 1. Let us check the interface of this device. This is one. Copy and let us think. ping the IP address of that laptop to really get lost. If you get this error, you have to check where the problem is. On our site, even if you can get to layer 3, but there is no way of getting down to the network. Let us check show IP interface brief. You see the interface is up, but we cannot, there is no way of getting on our suite the network of our local area network. To set it, let us using the default VLAN 1. So let us configure the interface, VLAN 1 interface, set the IP address of our local 0 1, and the subnet mask, you already know it, and issuing no shutdown, and save your configuration. Let us repeat the thing. You see, we can now get reach the laptop on our local network. Let us see if you can, if from, for example, this PC, you can ping the server on the other side. You see that? You can ping. It means that even if there is no security, there is no many things on our network, but this, if you configure our network like this, it works properly. So if you find it helpful, please share and leave a comment, and also click on the like and subscribe. Thank you.